Welcome back, all FOXY Games UK new and existing subscribers. It is Monday, December 2nd, and just one day away from Sony Interactive Entertainment's 25th anniversary PlayStation Awards livestream. What gives? What's in store? Well, one thing one would hope, something a little bit special, right? I'm FOXY, your reliable source of aggregated video game news, speculation, and rampant rumor. Now, news source links are usually available in the video description, and there are plenty today. So it's also Cyber Monday sales, pretty much an extension of Black Friday and possibly your final opportunity to grab a great deal. But in today's news, Sony Interactive Entertainment PlayStation boss Jim Ryan seemingly kicked off pre-25th anniversary PlayStation milestone celebrations, thanking the many PlayStation fans and players over the years. 25 years exactly. Here's what the Sony Interactive Entertainment Worldwide CEO and President of PlayStation said via the company's US PlayStation blog. On December 3rd, 1994, 25 years ago this week, the first PlayStation made its global debut in Japan, starting from a humble beginning as an upstart within Sony. Ken Kutaragi and team delivered on a vision to elevate video games as a form of entertainment that everybody could enjoy, and to make a platform for game developers to express their creativity. The original PlayStation sold 100,000 units in Japan on its first day and went on to become the first ever home console to surpass 100 million units sold globally. We struck a chord within the game community because PlayStation offered experiences way beyond what anyone could ever imagine was possible with a home console. And from the very start, we opened our arms to developers, providing them with the tools and technology to create beautiful, expansive worlds and to experiment with new ideas. That approach led to the diversity of games PlayStation is known for, and a true hallmark for our brand across multiple generations of hardware platforms. Over the past 25 years, PlayStation has stood at the forefront of gaming, and I'm honored to have been part of the team since the early days. As I was helping to set up the business in Europe, I remember having to start from scratch with many things, from hiring employees to ordering furniture. Back then, we focused on catering to local markets to ensure that a gamer in Poland would feel a part of the broader PlayStation community, just as much as someone in the UK or Japan or the US. Supported by passionate fans all around the world, our business has grown significantly, and our focus on community is more important than ever. It is truly humbling to see fans who grew up on PlayStation passing down their love of gaming to their children who are now playing on PlayStation 4. On behalf of all of us at PlayStation, thank you for taking this journey with us. We can't wait to celebrate what comes next with you. And finally, Sony PlayStation invite you to join them all week at PlayStation blog and on social media channels such as Twitter and YouTube for a series of week-long celebrations. Isn't that wonderful? I myself grew up on PlayStation, and I think PlayStation 2 was the very first console I managed to buy with my own money. In other words, Mum and Pop didn't have to buy it for me. All the other stuff, games that I ever purchased, I had to get up at 6 a.m. to do a paper round. In other news, it looks like Nintendo could be quietly celebrating another one of their own major milestones, as the company's latest hybrid portable game console, the Nintendo Switch, has managed to outsell Xbox One's lifetime to date sales in Europe. Yes, apparently Nintendo are now number 2 video game platform holder in Europe. The top spot for now remains Sony's PlayStation 4. If you like numbers, maybe this will excite you. So Nintendo Switch has managed to sell approximately 179,797 units for the week ending November 23rd, 2019, bringing its lifetime sales to approximately 11.36 million units in Europe. This compares to the Xbox One lagging behind ever so slightly with sales of around 11.21 million units. Now, the Switch launched in Europe March 3rd, 2017. That's little under 3.5 years after the Xbox One's November 22nd, 2013 launch, and according to multiple tracking firms and analysts' own projections, Nintendo's hybrid console is also on the verge of outselling the worldwide sales of the Xbox One. One thing that has totally surprised me is that in spite of all the price cuts over the years, bundles, Game Pass, and the promise of better performing and looking multiplat on Xbox One X, currently the most powerful home console money can buy, well, the Xbox One family of consoles had only amassed an estimated 44 million units lifetime to date. as of November 23rd, 2019. Nintendo Switch, on the other hand, has sold 43 million units lifetime to date, just 1 million units separating the two platforms. I always said Nintendo Switch would overtake Xbox One, relegating X to third place by the end of this generation. What I didn't expect was that Nintendo would achieve it so easily with absolutely zero competition coming from Microsoft, and still with a whole 12 months to go until the start of the next generation PlayStation 5 and Xbox Scarlet platforms hit retail. Though with the, have to be honest here, with the drop in sales year over year for Xbox One and the increase in sales year over year for the Switch is expected to surpass sales of the Xbox One globally within the next 2 to 3 weeks of hardware sales reports coming through. This is concerning. Equally concerning are the whispers of frustrated developers awaiting Xbox Scarlet dev kits. Surprise, surprise. Well, apparently there's not a whole lot of them out there, and with 12 months, as I say, from the next-gen console releases, those who have managed to snag a Scarlet dev kit claim it isn't nearly as advanced as Sony's Prospero, the codename for PS5's current development kit, kinda adding a little credibility to recent claims that current PS5 dev kits have approximately 21% performance advantage. Still, outselling Xbox One, created by a huge video game platform holder like Microsoft. I mean, Microsoft is a huge corporation. That is phenomenal within itself and an excellent result for Nintendo, I'm sure you'll agree. Okay, so in our final news item of the video, and very much in rumor territory here, as sourced via pushsquare.com, Marvel's Spider-Man 2 is coming to PlayStation 5, and a whole lot sooner than you think. Here's the full story. So yeah, what do you know? Marvel's Spider-Man 2 is an absolute certainty and inevitability. It's hardly a secret that developer and recently acquired Sony Interactive Entertainment first-party studio Insomniac Games have planned for a Spider-Man trilogy. The sequel to 2018's Marvel Spider-Man is being worked on as we speak and bound for PlayStation 5. Interesting then, that kind of funny's Imran Khan apparently knows quite a bit about the supposed sequel. Speaking on the latest kind of funny Gamecast, Khan says, and I quote, "I know too much about Marvel Spider-Man 2, so I can't speculate too much. I think a Spider-Man 2 will come sooner than we think." So Khan also mentions a Christmas 2021 release window earlier in the video. Is holiday 2021 sooner than we think? I mean, that would mean the game is set to launch roughly 3 years after its predecessor, which is fairly quick turnaround, yeah, but that said, we have to imagine that Insomniac moved straight over to the next title as soon as Marvel Spider-Man was complete, leaving only a smaller team behind in order to further support the game with updates and DLC. Holiday 2021 certainly doesn't seem impossible, and is just 1 year post PS5 launch, so good times all round then. Now, with the PS5 launching late next year, its eventual lineup of exclusive games isn't too difficult really to predict, especially where first-party sequels are concerned. You only need look at this generation's biggest hits to realize, yes, those titles are all getting PS5 sequels. Alongside Marvel Spider-Man 2, God of War 2 and Horizon Zero Dawn 2 are equally inevitable, but Khan's wording definitely makes it seem as though he's got some kinda insider knowledge on the former, given that it's highly unlikely to make it for launch day. Now that would be something, and given early adopters typically wait a very patient 18 months to 2 years for the big guns to arrive on any new platform, is a Marvel Spider-Man 2 2021 PS5 release perfect timing? What say you? Go ahead, sound off, share your thoughts and opinions on today's news, because that unfortunately brings us to the end of another video. But let's continue the discussion cordially in the comments. And for all your current and next-gen news updates, rumor and rampant speculation, hit the like button, spread the word, and yes, keep it locked to FOXY Games UK. Remember, all relevant links where applicable can be found in this video's description, and subscribe to FOXY Games UK. Remember to hit the notification bell so you never miss content. Thumbs up if you like it here, help us reach more like-minded gamers simply by sharing this video. Consider supporting FOXY Games UK via Patreon, and or grab yourself a FOXY Games UK branded t-shirt or hoodie, available in various colours and designs. You'll find both links, as I say, in the video's description. I truly appreciate the support. And that concludes our time together today. It was certainly great hanging out. Until the next video, remember, play games, not corporations.